Now, in Fortnite Season 4 of Chapter 3, there's a brand new thing called the Nothing and Chrome. No, not that Chrome. I'm talking about this type of Chrome that has taken over the island and is currently spreading rapidly. What's its connection? What is it? And how does it tie into the storyline in general? Now, a lot of people have no idea how it does. A lot of people are obviously just following the storyline between the 7 and the IO, and that's completely understandable. How does it relate to the Nothing? You know, because there's these TVs around the map. How does it relate? But before we get into all of that and how it's related to the last reality, if you want to use my supporter creator code in the item shop, it's TBCAT, all one word, #EpicPartner. If we go ahead and look at this, there's actually a quest that you can see in the top left of the screen that talks about how the Nothing is related to the last reality. And if you look down in the bottom right at that red circle, it actually compares the last reality's mothership to the island. That's how big it was in the event. I know you can probably see it, but that's actually how big it actually was. And then, of course, let's look at the similarities between, obviously, the Cube Queen, who, not the Cube Queen, but she has an apprentice named Bloom, or the alien plants. One of the names is Bloom, and as you can see, it looks very similar to the Herald skin. And I think they're from the same thing. Like, they're basically the same type of plant thing, and I think that the Nothing and the Cube Queen are working together. And yeah, I highly think they're working together. I also think they're working together with the Fire King. I think he's gotten out of that icy prison underground. I highly doubt he's still there. I don't think that would keep him in there for very long. And yeah, I'm guessing he's probably still there. Now, obviously, we know now that in the Bite quests, Bite is now, quote-unquote, a warrior of the last reality, so he's helping them out. So I don't think the last reality's leader is the Cube Queen. I think it's the Nothing, the Fire King, and the Cube Queen, all working together, building this army of alien people. Who are the alien people? We have no idea. My guess is that they were, just nice, peaceful aliens until the Cube Queen stumbled upon them and decided to take advantage of them and force them to work for her. That's my theory. I also think, based on the Red Kevin the Cube teaser, I think that's the thing powering the gigantic mothership. And I bet there is a red cube inside that giant mothership, and I think that's the thing powering all the cubes. So that's my theory there. But obviously, the Fire King, the Nothing, and the Cube Queen are three people, and they're all elementals, or at least that's what I think. We also have the Ice King, who I do think will make a return to help fight them. He is part of the good guys, technically, even though he accidentally tried to kill the 7 on accident. Yeah, I think the Ice King will make a return, as well as the other elementals. Obviously, we don't know who the 5th elemental is at this point, or if my theory is correct, that the Nothing and the Cube Queen are elementals as well, which I highly believe to be true. And I think that the 5th elemental will be revealed, and I do think they'll also be working for the last reality as well. Who's the leader? Who's the true leader of the last reality? I don't think there is. I think the 4 elementals are just working together, and the Ice King is the only good guy out of the 5 of them, still, who hasn't been corrupted. And yeah, but let's get back to the more pressing question of who is the Nothing and what is the Nothing. But we have to explain first that the Nothing came through the reality tree. Once the 0 point was freed, the Nothing used the reality tree to grow the Chrome on the island. So just needed to clarify that up But if we go ahead and take a look at this image, we can get a better look at the nothing. So obviously we have the TV, and then we have this mysterious figure in Sloane's loading screen. I do think Sloane will play a part, maybe like a snapshot of her or something. There's got to be something related to this image that will play a part. I do think she is dead, personally, but there's got to be like some sort of connection. She's got to come back in some way. I think like a snapshot would be the best bet. Or maybe like some audio recordings, some old audio recordings they find, or videotapes of her meeting the nothing, because it was clearly shown in her loading screen that the picture is on the right, and then of course on the left we have a picture of the television that Bytes uses to communicate with the nothing. So yeah, I do think this guy on the right is the nothing, but then again, who the heck is he? We know he's one of the elementals. That's maybe what he looks like. We don't know. But my big theory here is that the nothing is actually Chaos Agent. And let me explain this, okay? So on the far left here, that is the original Chaos Agent. Midas hired him, or I believe this is what I think is happening. Midas hired him, right? And then he betrayed Midas, right? And he started his own energy plant at Kevolution Energy. We know that. And then he lost the entire place when the golden cube rolled by and took the purple cube he was using to power his energy plant. Then I think he joined the IO. But as you can see, it says looks good in this suit, but it's not his final form. So I think that the Chaos Agent that started Kevolution Energy wasn't the same Chaos Agent that betrayed Midas. I think the Chaos Agent that betrayed Midas went on to become an elemental and betray the Ice King and join the last reality, becoming the Nothing King, or the Nothing Person, or the leader of the Nothing. And that's what I think he is. Now, I think that is his final form, is the Nothing, and I think the Chaos Agent that started Kevolution Energy and joined the IO is just a snapshot, and we don't have any idea how crazy his true power is. But I also think that Phaedra definitely has something to do with it, because Tabor Hill did tweet out that she might be a part of the storyline, something about it's hard facing up when your world is all black. And I think it's because she's related to Chaos Agent somehow, maybe his daughter or something. And then we have the mystery of Bytes, because the Nothing leads on that there's a reason that they chose Bytes, and that he knows why. Again, we don't know that. I don't have any guesses personally to that. But you can form your own theories in the comments. But that's just what I think is going on, and hopefully this gave you a better understanding of what might be going on in the Fortnite storyline and currently, because right now it's very confusing. But I hope you guys all enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.